Hi folks, Joblot Comics here, having a look at a kind of lost modern comic this time here. Do you recognise any of these people? Well, if you do, you maybe have guessed that this is issue 1 of Strikeforce. This is a variant edition, as you can see by the picture here that says variant edition. And it's the first issue of the title, so it's a sort of ragtag collection of B-rate superheroes that get together because the Avengers can't do the job. It's kind of Suicide Squad type of story. So there's lots of sort of nods to the other groups here as it builds the story up, but you know, for the real, let me just run through this for you quickly. It's nothing too spectacular, and I don't think the book did very well. I think it's from around about 2019. It's a bit of a hodgepodge, if I'm honest. It feels like Marvel trying to do Suicide Squad. There's Blade, and here's an advert for the Eisner Awards. Remember the Eisner Awards were really, really cool? And here's the Inkpod Awards. What the hell is an Inkpod Award? Nobody knows. There's an advert for Venom. That's quite a nice pick. Donny Cates and Mark Bagley doing the chores on Venom Island. This guy's spooky. Doctor Doom, the Avengers, and these bozos. Yeah, they threw everything at this, as well as an unlimited amount of variant covers. What the? You just hit the jackpot. I have no idea what's going on in this. I obviously I've got the first one here, but that was about it. If you want some more clarification about what's going on here, you get Blade here, yeah? And he's half man, half vampire, occasional Avenger, and constant bad expletive. Yeah, there you go. If you're going to sum Blade up, that's insane. Here's Angela, Asgardian princess, stolen from the cradle, raised angels assassin, angelic assassin. Her ribbons will beat you up. Now, see if you're a superhero or super heroine, and your superpower is that her ribbons will beat you up, I ain't intimidated. I'll take your ribbons, tie them in a knot. Here's Monica Rambeau, also known as Spectrum, who used to be Captain Marvel, who, I don't know, turns into any form of energy along the electromagnetic spectrum, once led the Avengers. Don't give her. And another expletive. What's going on in this Marvel? There's so many stupid asterisk words. Here's the Winter Soldier, you'll know from various films like The Winter Soldier. And it's Bucky Barnes. Captain America's former sidekick turned brainwashed Russian spy turned hero. Got a fancy metal arm, not afraid to use it. Okay, I'm going to leave that there with you. Jessica Drew, also known as Spider-Woman, childhood experiments gave her spidery superpowers. Spidery? Including pheromone manipulation. Now a superhero and a mom. Didn't need a man to get pregnant. Certainly doesn't need you. Wonder why this series failed. Wiccan. Dreamchild of the Scarlet Witch and the Vision, destined to someday become the sentient life force of the universe, currently still figuring out how to do his own laundry. Damien Hirschhorn is on Satan Arab. What does that even mean? Tini Howard did the writing on this, yeah. German Peralta was the artist. Jordi Belair was the colour. Right, there we go. Now, don't get me wrong. You know, I'm sure these characters have had their time in the spotlight. But is it any wonder that this series failed when this nonsense is what you were dealing with? Strikeforce. Yeah. Well, anyway, you know, it didn't do well. Can't think why. I hope you enjoyed looking at that. If you did, give me a subscribe. If you didn't, yeah, subscribe anyway. You're here now. I'll see you on the next one.